And thank God it's Friday. I am very glad to be on the show today. This week has been so hectic. Work. And as it is, we talk politics from Monday to Thursday. Today, my goodness, we're talking about entertainment, talking about gossip, talking about trending gist, talking about things that actually has been happening in the entertainment scene. So today we're going to have a lighter discussion on politics, and we'll go deep in things that really is trending right now. My name is Toke Bravo, and I am glad to be on the show today. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we're going straight to the stories that made it to the front pages of the newspaper. But before then, don't forget that I am not always alone in the studio. When we come back, you have Peace Magege. Check it. Thank you for joining us and welcome back. It's still the CA Breakfast Show on your darling Moplex Cable TV channel 614. And if you want to watch live because you don't have Moplex TV, you can actually follow us at CACTV on Facebook, CACTV on YouTube to watch live. Joining me right now is Peace Magege.
Oh my God. Oh my God, it's okay. I don't know which side of the bed you woke up from this morning.
Because I woke up
this rain, the showers of blessing, it has been showering for you.
Yeah.
That has been the reason why it has been raining.
Yeah.
Okay, I know where our problem in this country is coming from.
My goodness.
Anyways, good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to the CA Channel's Breakfast Show. My name is Peace Magege. It's a lovely time once again to talk all things Nigeria. Remember, at the end of the day, we want a country that works for everybody, from the top to the bottom. Welcome to the program, and today on the show, at a Thank God It's Friday tradition, we'll be looking more at stories in entertainment to discuss societal matters more and things that happen around the society. Once again, welcome to the program.
Yes, welcome to the program. We're going to check the stories that are lucky enough to make it to the front pages of the national dailies today. And we start with the Leadership magazine. Nigeria sends 177 peacekeeping soldiers to Guinea-Bissau. Dangote refinery fire contained. Operations ongoing. And we have on the banner headline, 4 months after federal government foot drags on measure of MDAs. Tinubu rallies support for drug war. I think this drug thing is going to be for like generation to generation.
As at yesterday was actually the World
Drug Day.
And the president, came out to say he's going to counter, he's going to be at the war front of drug abuse, and the war against drug abuse. We recall also that the House of Representatives recently decried the increased abuse of hard drugs that has even now grown into the very important personalities, these VIPs we have in society.
Exactly.
So drug abuse is not just a common man's issue, it's an every man's issue.
Exactly.
And it needs to be tackled head on.
And that's that on the drug issue. Out of school children drops by 1 million in Northeast. I think this is a welcome news. This is good.
The same UNICEF yesterday came out to say that I think about 2.5 million children were out of schools in the Northeast. So this is a drop by 1 million. I think it is after the drop that but I mean, we still have over 2 million children that are uneducated or that are out of school in the
school.
Northeast. Remember the Northeastern governors came out one time to lament supposed neglect by the federal government when it comes to infrastructure development in their region. So, but we do hope, like I always say, we do hope that the government is doing all it can to ensure that children go to school.
Go to school. It's very, very important. 8 students drown in Kaduna River. That's
the sad one.
Governors met over minimum wage, local government autonomy. I think this is necessary. Even on Tuesday on the show, I was saying that I don't like the idea of governors talking about minimum wage, trying to reach a consensus on what they can pay, and the federal government will use that as their own point to get one unified minimum wage for everybody. I said that on Tuesday that I don't really like it because it will waste time, it will take time unnecessarily. I saw it again this morning that some governors are yet to give their own intention on what they think on or what their state will be paying for the minimum wage. But the truth is that whatever it is, minimum wage is compulsory. It must come up this year. Moving on, we have the Nigerian Tribune.
Alright, let's have a look at the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Still on this matter of minimum wage, each state should be allowed to negotiate with labor unions. That's coming from Southern governors, as governors restate commitment to process for better wages. You know, this matter has been forthcoming, and when the federal government moved from 30,000 to 48,000, from 48,000 to 54,000, from 54 to 60, no, 54 to 57, and then 60, and then 62. It got to 65, it did not even last long, it came back to 62. So these are these governors that have not been attending the tripartite committee meeting. Remember that meeting was set up by the president. I think it was during Tuesday's Federal Executive Council meeting that Mr. President presided over and had to let them know that he is even going to be around for the National Executive meeting. I think that was stated by Femi Gbajabiamila on Wednesday, that the president normally doesn't attend the National Executive Council meeting, but he had to be there to let them know the severity of the matter. This minimum wage needs to be handled and
sorted once and for all.
Well, these governors that have not been, attending the meeting have come out to say each state should be allowed to negotiate with labor unions. But the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress are against this.
Yes.
Because to them, you already have state governors that are not even paying the current 30,000 naira.
Even the wage award.
They did not pay. Even after the plea and persuasion from Mr. President,
and even the NLC,
did not pay. And now you are saying, these should not be the same state to go and negotiate. So at the end of the day, you have this state negotiating. You had one that made mention the other time that teachers are being paid 5,000 naira in Borno State.
Primary school teachers, some of them
imagine that. That is even way lesser than the minimum wage. And now you want that same state to go back and negotiate, but nobody's negotiating for the common man. We need a lot of persons are saying, look, this minimum wage matter is long overdue.
It's very long overdue.
But why
I said it that I was thinking that by June 12th, during the presidential press release and all, that we would get a final resolution to that. But I was surprised nothing came up at all.
There was no agreement then. There was no agreement then. Mr. President saw the body language of the governors. The governors were not wanting to pay that 62,000 naira. They were not wanting to pay it. So what did you expect him to do? But I think this would not solve the matter. Each state should negotiate with their own labor union. Some states will be shortchanged. Some states that have governors that would not even, they are not already paying the 30,000 naira as a matter of fact, and now you still want those same states to go and negotiate with their governor. Tell me what good would come out of it. Let's be quite honest. Moving on to page 16 of the Nigerian Tribune. I designed my shoes. That's coming from the Oni. Explains why he doesn't wear wristwatches. You can get that. 4 cars, few laptops, and few cell phones.
Really?
The picture that was even released, if you look at the picture, at the extreme right of the picture was a vigilante man on his uniform, in his uniform rather, and you say that's a suspected fraudster. Which nowadays a young man, a youth cannot even walk around on the road
even
and has a good laptop, a good phone and a good car. Next thing you have been labeled a suspected fraudster, a suspected internet fraudster, and now you're coming out to say these things have been happening. I even wonder why the Association of Hotel and Hospitality Owners have not worked on this, have not come out to complain. The only thing that have come out to complain is that Wike is destroying their hotels that you built on illegal road, by the way, in Abuja. That's what you're coming out. But youths, that people go to hotels for different reasons.
Exactly.
Some people go to hotels to hold meetings.
Exactly.
You go to a hotel maybe to just relax yourself as a young person, and then the next thing, EFCC is raiding the hotel, arresting you and labeling you.
But to be fair to them, at times they work based on information. You understand? But the way they go about this raiding thing is what I don't like.
You have information.
If you have information, please, you should do your investigation right and not just get everybody arrested and whoever is holding laptop become a prime suspect.
The other time they said with the whole EndSARS saga that happened, young people cannot walk on the streets with their laptops.
Exactly.
Now young people are deciding to stay at home with their laptops. You have EFCC. This is not the first time. You saw the video there was a video of EFCC barging into a young lady's hotel room. She was harassed. This was a young lady. She was harassed. This is a young lady that had something she was doing. And now the EFCC is coming out to order arrest of those officers involved in Lagos. Why don't you act promptly on your information? The EFCC is therefore as the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission.
Yeah.
Those that are involved in mismanagement of public funds, you do not show your mind on them. Look at Yahaya Bello. Where is he?
Confidently roaming around,
chilling. Look at different cases. People have different cases of mismanagement of public funds. People have different cases of misappropriation, diversion of funds that are meant to be for the people. You do not go after those people and show your mind.
Immunity.
Young people that are now trying to make a living. Oh, they don't have immunity. So everybody should become a governor in this country.
As long as you don't have immunity.
Speaking of Yahaya Bello seeks transfer of case to Kogi. You are keeping quiet.
What do you want me to say?